You know, I always seem to get this the distinct privilege and pleasure to present proclamations to I can say people of notoriety and fame. And the last one I did was Jasmine Trias, and I always notice there's a slight buzz in the office when something like this happens. So, Apollo, I want you to know that I don't see as much of them in the office, but I know a lot of women were waiting to see you today. So I heard that buzz, and I'm thinking, why is everybody, you know? And now I know. I mean, very good-looking man here, and a great athlete. And I am honored and privileged to be able to present a proclamation to Apollo for his achievements in the last two Winter Olympics. That's one. Secondly, being a great representative of the United States of America and the people of America. And three, just you know, I had just maybe 10 to 15 minutes with him, just speaking very freely. And I can tell you right now, the character just comes out in this young man, and he's such a great person. And I admire that, and I think he inspires our young people, and that's exactly the kind of young athletes we need in our world, in our community, and in our country today. Far too many negative things have been popping up about professional athletes and college athletes and even high school athletes. And so to see someone of Apollo's character, his integrity, his morality, to me is just so inspiring, and it's always refreshing to see that. So I am just pleased to be here, to be able to present this proclamation. And if you don't mind, Apollo, I want to read it right now if I can. Okay? Yeah. It's rather long, and I don't know why, but anyway. And I hope I get everything correct over here. In 2002, Apolo Anton Ohno, by the way, is your dad here? He's not here? Okay. Stepped onto the ice for his first Olympic competition in short track speed skating. And I don't know how many of you read that article in Midweek magazine that just came out, and that's pretty good. Midweek usually doesn't turn things around that quickly, so they did a good job of that. But you're right. Short track speed skating is not your dominant sport in America, but I will tell you, he's made it very much visible, and he will be definitely a good spokesman for it. By the conclusion of his second Olympics in 2006, he had 5 individual and team medals to his credit, tying the record for men with the most Winter Games medals overall. Born in Seattle, Washington in 1982, Apolo Anton Ohno was raised by his father, Yuki Ohno. Apollo began his short track skating career in 1995 when he was just 13 years old. Since the beginning, Apollo and Yuki, who called themselves Team Apollo, have supported each other through all the challenges and accomplishments on Apollo's path to the Olympics. The most difficult challenge for Team Apollo came early in his career. After finishing last in the trials for the 1998 Olympics, Apollo and his father were faced with a tough decision. And that decision is something that many of us face many times, whether or not to pursue the Olympic dream. Yuki, who always believed in his son, felt Apollo needed to come to a decision on his own. And as such, Apollo spent 9 days alone in a cottage on the coast of western Washington. When he completed his soul-searching, Apolo Anton Ohno completely dedicated himself to the sport of short track speed skating and moved to Colorado Springs to live at the U.S. Olympic Training Facility. With the support of his father and with a renewed sense of confidence, Apollo emerged as one of the fastest speed skaters in the world by the time he made his first Olympic appearance in Salt Lake City in 2002. During his first Olympics in Salt Lake City, Apollo won a gold medal in the 1,500 meter and a silver medal in the 1,000 meter. He returned for the 2,000 meter and 5,000 meter relays. To reach this pinnacle achievement, Apollo had to travel a long road in life. Apolo Anton Ohno has come to Hawaii to receive an award at the exclusive Victor's Awards dinner. The Victor's Awards, one of the most prestigious awards in athletics, includes 35 awards covering 15 sports. They honor America's outstanding athletes and coaches, and is a benefit for the City of Hope Cancer Center in Los Angeles. And just to name a few, I think you have Muhammad Ali and Willie Mays on the list. By winning a Victor's Award, Apolo Anton Ohno's name will be added to a long list of sports icons that include Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Shaquille O'Neal, Pat Riley, and Jackie Joyner-Kersee. As such, both Governor Lingo and myself do hereby proclaim July 28, 2006 as Apolo Anton Ohno Day in Hawaii. We congratulate you on your many accomplishments. We offer our best wishes for your continuing success, and may I add, may God bless you.
Thank you.
Apollo, congratulations to you. It's all yours.
Wow. Well, it is my first time here. Kind of my first real break from all of the whirlwind I've been traveling, and it's been quite an amazing experience. You know, from when I was very young to having such a supportive father carry me and be able to guide me through, through all the obstacles and conflicts that we had. And I've been very blessed to be able to go to Olympic Games and have success. But I think one of the most important aspects of going to the Olympic Games and being able to perform at such a high level is the fact that now I can be some sort of a representative for our country. Like the Lieutenant Governor said, we spoke for about 10, 15 minutes just on how our country needs younger role models to look up to. When I was growing up, I never had anybody like that to look up to who was a sports athlete, who was a sports, somebody who had success. And so now when I go to the Olympic Games, or when I have gone, I'm now given this platform to speak and show representative of what true, I think, Olympic ideals and how winning and losing is actually defined and how it should be defined, rather than just, as reaching the podium. Obviously, everybody wants to win. Everybody, strives their best, but focusing on the struggle and what it takes to push past and keep going up that mountain is, I think that's probably the most important part of the journey, is how to keep struggling and how to keep fighting, keep going on. But I'm in honor of, receiving this, and I'm very excited to be here. The Victor Awards is, an event that is pretty amazing to be able to be a part of, and again, I'm just very honored to be here and accept this.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again. And we got some of our own special Olympians here, and they are very special, and I think they also are an example of what athletics is all about, what perseverance is all about, what character is all about, and more so, not only the athletes themselves, but also the volunteers who take part in coaching these young men and women, who give their time freely and voluntarily. And really, it's a big commitment on their part to do it. And so I want to thank them also. So I'm sure they wouldn't mind if we took a picture together.
Oh,
absolutely. Is that okay? So if you could all come, all of you.
I'd love to.
Yeah, thanks. Coaches and everybody else from Easter Seals, come on. Yeah.